Hello again, it's Jason, your cloud support engineer from Dallas. Today we're going to go over building IAM roles for better security practices. Before we begin this, you will need to have the permissions in your current user to use the STS assume role API call. This is to ensure that you actually can assume a role. I'm going to show what these API calls look like in a small little policy that I created. For this particular use case, we're just going to use the regular assume role. It deals with accounts mostly, and can also be used for services to talk to each other. The assume role SAML will have a video on that, which it usually integrates with SSO, or what is now called IAM Identity Center. There's also the web identity, which is mostly used with Cognito, and the ability to link certain websites together, such as being able to log in to AWS through Google or through Facebook. That being said, let's get to the roles. I'm going to create a role. As I mentioned, the services and then the web identity and SAML. We're going to use AWS account. And for this particular setup, we're going to use this account. You can also use another account, which could be in a completely different organization or in your current organization. This is used for allowing people, usually development environments to production environments, the ability to manipulate things and have best practices. And you can also use MFA for better security practices. For my particular use case, I'm not going to require that, but I recommend that everybody actually do. I'm going to delete this role directly after this. This is where we would attach the policy. I'm just going to give IAM full access, and just as a demonstration on what to do to check things. And we would check the trust policy to make sure that the correct account is in the principal, and it is. And then we would tag this. And then create the role. Alright, now to assume the role, my particular role that I'm in right now has administrative rights. So I have the STS already. But like I said earlier, you would need that. And then we would come here. And this is where we actually put the account of where we're assuming the role. And then the role name that we're going to assume. And for the display name, you can change it to literally anything you want. And change the color of it. And then we assume the role. And because we're still in the IAM system, we won't have any errors, but we're going to another service to check. And we should see an error in here because we didn't give the role any permissions for the S3 service. And as expected, we did not give any S3 permissions, so list all my buckets would be required to actually see the buckets in this account. So we go back to the IAM service. If I can spell. And that's it. So we clean up. So we would switch back to our original role. Go into roles. Delete this role. And That's all we do. All that being said, I hope you found this video very informative and entertaining, as I am not a professional YouTuber. I'm just an engineer. But happy cloud computing from all of us here at AWS. Have a wonderful day.